Charlie, that I'm not surprised that Lieutenant General Flynn is not taking a part, because if he should be offered a position as vice president, the last thing he wants to be doing is being involved in the military at this point.
Yeah, from what I understood from the people I've been talking to, they've got a feeling that Mike Pompeo will be the vice president,
right,
and that General Flynn will be traveling around the world to help each country move into GSARA.
So he would be like a diplomat, then he'd get on.
He'd be like a diplomat.
Right. So he'd have a place in the government.
A special envoy.
Got you. Yeah. I said in my podcast yesterday, as long as he gets a government position, I'll be happy.
I wanted him to be Attorney General because that would be calmer.
Yeah, it would. But I think it would be a bit rough.
But yeah, it's certainly been an interesting day. My phone has gone. I'm sure all of our phones have gone mental today. Mine went mental, but it's been, what it's done is it's flushed out the rest of them.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
But I've said the whole way through, I've known the destination. I just didn't know the journey. And Trump's got this habit of taking us down some bumpy roads.
Oh yeah, I'm getting some major hate mail right now in my Instagram. Wow, man, I knew you were a fraud. I'm like, what did I do?
Jeez. If you can imagine, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, I had a Zoom round table for my Insider Club with nearly 2,000 people on. So yes, I made my statement very, very clear with the information that I had, that I'm still very, very comfortable with my position, and we have not seen the end of it. We haven't even seen the start of it yet.
I agree, and in fact, and common sense would tell you, if they were there for this, the soldiers, this many soldiers were there for the inauguration, wouldn't they be packing up in a couple days and leaving? I mean, but they're not. I mean, but if you think like, well, they're supposed to be there for the inauguration, they should be leaving soon, but they're occupying the DC because I'm guessing that Biden and Obama and all them are being held in duress. Am I right in saying that, guys? I don't know.
I think that it's a bit like they're waiting for them all to walk into the White House, Biden and his team. And the way I'm reading it, I might be wrong. The way I'm reading it is they'll be arrested and they'll be probably dealt with there, because this is it's foreign soil. Most people were unaware that DC, District of Columbia, is not part of the United States of America, because it's been used for all the wrong reasons in the past.
Like the City of London.
City of London, Vatican City, they're all exactly the same. They're these little circles of naughtiness, if you like, and that's being nice.
Did anyone notice whether the flags were wrinkled during the inauguration speech? Because I heard someone say that, but I didn't go back to check.
Well, you missed the conversation we had before you came on, that I received the live inauguration speech at 7 o'clock this morning in Spain.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was all pre-recorded.
All pre-recorded.
Wow. Okay.
And I shared it with a lot of people at 7 o'clock this morning. And my team were like, well, it's not even supposed to happen yet. And I said, no, exactly. That's why I'm sharing it.
Okay.
And I was also saying, Tiana, right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I was also saying that if you noticed Obama, Hillary, Bill, Bernie Sanders, their body language, and they looked despondent, like they were at a funeral. Like this wasn't exciting for them. Like they should be excited that they got the White House back and that Trump's out of the picture. There was none of that. I mean, it looked like they were at a funeral.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, they tried to make it look very like some sort of celebration with the red carpets rolling out, and the world is watching, isn't it? And the deep state is present, and they're all lumped together in one place. I do believe that it's all optics, the fact that most Trump supporters are feeling like he's failed them at this moment. But I mean, Trump is safely insulated and aboard Air Force One, or I mean, I don't know, it's just so important for people to know and understand that the presidency needed to be claimed, right, for the arrest to start happening.
Right, and if he's on Air Force One, wouldn't that go to Biden now? I mean, why is he on Air Force One?
No, he's not. The interesting thing is in DC.
Trump's in DC?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Simon, come on, you got to share some
Not
of
in
this.
Texas and not in Florida.
Because I was hearing a lot of rumors that Trump was in Abilene. Is that wrong? Is that not right?
He's in DC.
but isn't it just laughable that Chief Justice John Roberts is the one who swore in Biden? I mean, it's like corruption.
That's what I was telling Simon. Simon, that's what I saw right there. I saw Chief Justice Roberts doing that, and he said it was a black lady.
Well, maybe I saw the black lady doing the VP, Harris.
Oh,
That's what it was. Yes, you're right. That's what it was. It was Harris. You're right.
Right. So the black lady did Harris, and Roberts
That's right.
did, right.
Yeah, that's right.
But what do we say to the people who have lost all hope? Personally, I believe that this is classic Sun Tzu. I mean, he said that all warfare is based on deception, and that's why when you are able to attack, we must seem unable, and when using our forces, we must seem inactive, right? So the art of war, the classic art of war, is to make the people feel that when you're near, you have to make your enemy believe that you're far away, and you've got to engage people with what they already expect, so that it puts people into predictable patterns of behavior, right? And I think that is what's happening at the moment. I mean, it does settle them into predictable patterns of response, and it occupies their minds while you wait for that extraordinary moment, which is what we're waiting for at the moment. And they can't anticipate it when it happens.
Still waiting.
Well, that's Trump's favorite book. That's the book that we all have and we all read. And the last week, the things that were being said to me were, let's let them really believe they've won before we do anything. And I think that's exactly what you're saying.
Right.
That's what the general's been saying this evening as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's just been telling everyone to keep patient, and it's almost like, he's keeping everybody hanging on. But you have to understand that from the constitutional point of view, Donald Trump is still the president of the United States of America until midnight tonight, DC time.
Did you, Charlie, did you see that wonderful note that Trump left Biden on his desk? Did you see that?
I've heard of that note. What did it say?
It said,
do you know what it said?
You know I won, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, classic. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of humor out there as well at the moment, but there's a lot of people that are very disappointed by the optics, but this is all part of the exposure. And I've likened it on many occasions to the contractions in giving birth. This is the very painful last push before the joy of the birth of the baby. But